Welcome to another amazing episode of Shani on Indie. Tonight we are here for the infamous Cinema Night. We're going to head on inside, get us a sneak peek, have some interviews, have some fun, watch some film. Let's go.
And underneath was still wet. You know, Seco is a whole nice.
Our very special co-founder, yes?
Yes.
And host of the Cinema Night, Miss Frances Lozada. Yes, and her special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Your own Urbas.
Yes.
My name is Mauricio Mon Zapata.
Awesome. Now, I want you to know that these people are amazing, and I have to give them another round of applause. Okay. Because not only are they very special to the film community, the independent film community, but they're also special to the community because a lot of their work is community-based. A lot of their work is for the community and for the surrounding neighborhoods so that people can enjoy film, be a part of film, and share their experiences around film. And so I want to start out with Miss Frances here, right? Because you're also an actress.
Yes.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about Cinema Night, just so people have an idea of what it is.
Cinema Night is just a forum where being an actress, sometimes I like to just surround myself with writers and directors and just be around that energy. I feel home. And so coming here, my friend who owns the bar, he said, do something with me, come into my bar, I let you have it, you do something with it. And when I came here to look at the space and I saw all the TVs and I saw the screen, I said, you know what, this would be a great place to show films. And I happened to be at a point in my career where I was doing a lot of good films and I knew a lot of good filmmakers. And this is going to be in July the 3rd year that I'm doing this. And
wow.
I do it
Amazing.
Every other month is when we do it because, I'm a mother, I'm an actress, and a co-producer, so it's a lot of things to juggle.
Yeah.
But I like doing it, and I love doing this. Getting the programming, it's very strict Cinema Night. It's not as lenient. We do look for good acting, good cinematography. We look for people who are really trying out there and really have good production value. Plus, it makes the event a more memorable one and the caliber of people that you want to meet and work with.
Wow.
And it's becoming a family for the community to come and all get together and see who's doing what project and who needs what, and we're just helping each other grow. And in this business, you need that.
Absolutely.
And that's where I met your own Urbas at my Cinema Night. Someone came, Diana Elena, who's a wonderful actress, and she came and she loved it, and she told her business partner they have a group that they organize called the Dedicated Actors Group.
Awesome.
Yaron came. After coming, he loved the event. He started volunteering and helping me with the event. And through there, we've grown to have a business relationship. And now we've gone into business together to start the Ultimate Filmmaker Challenge.
Oh, nice. Now you were telling me about that earlier, right?
Yes.
What exactly is the Ultimate Filmmaker?
I'm going to call it a live Kickstarter.
Okay.
Kickstarter has been a way for filmmakers to raise money, or any artist to raise money to do their projects. But the problem with Kickstarter is it's work and it's a lot of work to raise that money. And if you don't have the people,
yes,
and you don't have the connection, you're not going to raise the money. So what does that mean? You'll never get to do your project. Now, there's a lot of talented people out there. They're very shy. Mm-hmm. And they're just excellent at their work, but they don't have any contacts because they're so into their work. They don't have time to balance their community, so they don't have the people to back them. So we decided...
I always hear for a lot of people, not just actors, but also the filmmakers, the directors, the producers, networking is sometimes the hardest thing because you're so involved in the work that you don't really get to follow up on those connections that you make with the people that you get to work with or get to meet. And so, I think Cinema Night is one of those great things that allows people to come together and kind of have that downtime and, oh, let's talk about the things that we're doing, right? Let's talk about what you have going on, what I have going on, what we could possibly do together, and bridge those connections and have those ultimate networks.
Yeah, and I make it easy. Like if I see someone in the corner and they're not talking, I've been there because I never like going up to someone and saying, hi, you know, what do you do? I just, it wasn't for me.
Right.
But I make it easier for you because I'm just watching a good film. So now you have something to talk about with someone else.
Right.
You know, if whether they saw them acting or they're writing or whatever. So it's a place where it makes it easier. Everyone who comes here has a great vibe.
Absolutely.
You know,
Very
and we
warm.
come here, you know, I allow people to do their announcements, to support their groups. Bo comes here, he runs his own movie night as well. And we just got to help each other and just grow. And we all have different audiences. And sometimes people want places to network.
Right.
You know, they want to
Right.
go somewhere and you need to network. And I'll tell you, I've been acting for over 12 years, and I just started networking in the last 3 because of this.
Wow.
And I've grown so much in my career just for the networking. It's very, very important, and you need the support.
Yeah.
Going back to the ultimate filmmaker.
Yes. Which
Ultimate
Mr.
filmmaker.
Now,
Boom, boom, boom.
This is a partnership deal. You're
Yes.
doing this together. So what exactly is your part? And
Yeah.
what do you bring to
Absolutely. My very brief background is I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm an aspiring director and filmmaker. I'm also a community activist, and as Francis touched upon, I have a community called the Dedicated Actors Group. And what I'm doing is, Taina Elena, is the co-founder of the Dedicated Actors Group, a good friend, a good actress, and also a business partner. Her and I together built a community over a period of a year. The community right now happens to live on Facebook, but obviously it's a community. It's a real community, and it goes way beyond Facebook. We go to events together, we make films together, we've been in the same projects together. Now this year, we're spending time building a community-driven production company. I have a very strong entrepreneurial background, I have a very strong business background, as well as my acting background. And I'm always looking for creative ways to come up with money to finance projects, to finance creating content, whether it be...
which is so important,
It
right?
is. It's
so
critical.
important. Money is critical to any project you do. So it's always about creating those avenues of support where you can get those funds, right?
Exactly.
To do whatever project you're looking to do. Because,
Exactly.
as we were talking about earlier in another episode with a different film called Stills, right? Doing it on a small budget can sometimes be a strain. It can be done, but it can be a strain. But one of those very important things is having the resources, having the funds to make it happen. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Go ahead.
Exactly. And you got to be creative.
Yeah.
Everyone's
yeah.
asking for money. Everybody's either some people are just asking for money.
Yeah.
In the form of Kickstarter, in the form of Indiegogo, in the form of going to your Uncle Vinny and asking him if he's got $5 in his pocket.
Yeah.
So we don't all have an Uncle Vinny though. So I'm creative in that. What I do is, so back to Dag for a moment and into the ultimate filmmaker. The idea here is actors like myself spend money on headshots, websites, reels, all these different services.
Which is extremely expensive.
And it is. I say, keep doing that, but you know what, let me help you do that. Let me actually provide some of these services. You spend the money on those services, I'm going to take that money, I'm going to put it into content, and guess what, because you're a huge part of the community, and because I see this as a team effort, that money is going to go into also casting you in that content. So you're investing in yourself both by getting the tools you need to market yourself, you're getting in front of casting directors, you're coming to great events like Cinema Night, you're being a community member, you're contributing. So what all that means is I'm going to create content with you. So I'm going to take the money you're spending right now, I'm saying spend it here, and let's create content together. So that's why it's a community-driven production company, and it goes deeper, and I won't keep going on, but I'll say one last thing. The idea is to build stories together and tell those stories together. And that's what the Dedicated Actors Group is about. Now, Francis and I met a while back. Mo, we all sleep in the same bed. We're all, this business is...
Hopefully that's a big enough.
Yeah, in a very metaphorical way. I don't want to get myself in trouble. So, but in all seriousness, we all work better together. The film industry is a tough industry. And I think at one point or another you begin to realize you need to team up with people. And there was a natural fit between us and other members as well and other people. And Francis and I, you know, I went to Francis's event, Cinema Night, wonderful event. Filmmakers coming here, and I just, number one, I was impressed with the quality of the product that was being presented, but also I was impressed with the people that were a part of this. And Cinema Night is just a wonderful thing, very family-oriented vibe. So long story short, you know, the filmmakers are here. I said, hey, Francis, you know what? The talent's over on this side too, a dedicated actors group. Why don't we kind of bring the two together? Let's marry them. So that became the ultimate filmmaker.
So what is the ultimate filmmaker?
The ultimate filmmaker is a film race that encourages talent, directors, filmmakers, crew, writers to all come together under some fun pressure.
Create your own team and encourage you to go out, get your actors, get your director, get your writer, get your team. You have 7 days once we launch to create a film.
And each team will get a prop, a line, and a genre.
Nice.
And then you have to go out and do your film under those conditions. The best part of it is that each team makes up the line, the prop, and the genre for another team.
Wow.
So you know they're going to give you like
Something crazy, right?
That's right.
But that's what the best
Crazy.
thing about it. But the good thing about it is we're artists and we have to be creative. So
Yeah.
what's great about this, and it's not just, we're starting it off with the challenge, but with your own business practices, like, oh, I want to go further.
We're going to continue this. I mean, you know, this is the beginning. This is your opportunity to step on board to a platform that's going to grow. We already actually have an industry panel that's pretty significant. We're going to actually post. I've already got a writer who's very well established, has a very strong business plan behind their product that's already very successful, and we're going to tell you who that is. We've got a few producers that already have like 15 title credits. In other words, they're out there. They're doing the things that some of us are already doing, and some of the things that some of us want to be doing. So this is going to be a wonderful platform to launch careers, and you know, get in there. Get in there now while there's still room to get in.
We're going to have film vacations. We're going to have places where you go for a weekend and just do films and workshops. So we're gearing towards there.
We do plan on getting bigger and bigger every year, to the point where one day maybe we hope to finance someone's project in full.
We're starting up here, and what this contest does, it collects all this money.
The team price is $150 per team. If you get 10 people per team, you can pay the price yourself if you want to produce your own film, or you can collect $10 for everyone who wants to participate. However you get the money, it has nothing to do with us. It'll teach you how to produce your own project.
We will give a monetary prize, depending how many people enter, but we're giving it to the person who deserves it, who wins first prize.
Wow.
So you got to fight for this, and you
And
got to
the choice, and the People's Choice Award as well.
And of course, you know, we do have an audience choice award where online people can vote, and it helps you promote your own film and get the audience that you need. And the audience choice award doesn't get any money, but they do get bragging rights.
So everybody gets to see what's being, you know, chosen, and it's going to be very obvious why they chose this film. We're going to start it off tonight,
Okay.
and it encourages people to create teams, because you have to have a team to enter. You can be a one-person team,
Yeah.
but good luck with that. You
Okay.
know? But it encourages people to say, hey, I'll be your actor, or
Yeah.
I'll be your writer, and just get teams together. And in this business, when you get up to Hollywood, everybody works in teams.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we have to start learning those tactics now, so that when we get there, we're already almost
We're ready.
there.
This is my team I work with, and I encourage people to just create teams and just make it happen. Make it happen, because you know you can't do it alone. You cannot. Don't be the editor, writer, direct. Share the responsibilities. There's people who want to do your sound. There's people who want to direct your film, and just share that and do what you really want to do, and let someone else do something else.
Well, you know, production companies will come out of this.
Yeah.
You know, you find your DP, you find your writer, producer, et cetera, and there you go. The other wonderful advantage here is we're going to have an industry panel.
And we have a selected panel of judges from, you know, expert filmmaking, and they will see all the films, and they will have a scorecard where they will give a score. Me and your own film. Do not judge any of the films, so don't try to bribe us. It's not gonna happen.
You can try.
I mean, you can try.
So the idea is the actors want to be in front of the casting directors and directors.
Yeah.
The filmmakers want to be in front of producers, writers. So we're going to have an industry panel that's going to help them maybe even connect. If they see something they really like, they may be able to take it to another level.
Yeah.
To be the ultimate filmmakers, I think is an honor to have that name. So to compete against so many other filmmakers and to actually win, you know, it sends a good message to the community and to other people who are willing to invest in you for future projects.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of winning or just participating. You don't have to win. You know, you may impress the right producer, the right casting director, and it'll launch your career.
I just applaud and encourage both Francis and Yohan and what they're doing. But I'm also a big fan, not only am I in the industry trying to make my own films, but I'm also a fan of the actor, the writer, the producers, the directors, the people who are really trying to make their 15, 20 minutes short so that they can get notoriety. And then what happens to those films that were done 3 or 4 years ago when Francis has already shown that film? Now I'm tapping into those individuals and says, listen, I heard about your film. What are you doing? Let me show that again. Let's get re-energized, because some of those directors who were doing those independent shorts are now moving into directing 90-minute features. So why not tap into that?
Right.
Because they all started somewhere, and I think that when we were talking about family and that feeling of that's contagious, you know, like, wait a minute, he started with a short. He started with a short. Because, you know, truth be told, sometimes, you know, 20-minute shorts, is there money in this? You know, but got to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is creating these teams, you know, putting up a good product, and hopefully and supporting each other's work. That's it.
Yeah.
That's really the key.
I have 2 films that working in the community and just producing and just trying to learn more. I actually got hired from a company to help co-produce their films. So I was very fortunate to do that. So hard work doesn't go unnoticed, and you can't always think about pay and green. Pay comes in all different colors and all different services. You know, whether it's a good role for you. You need to know where you are in your career to know what's your next move. It's called. It's called 36 Days.
Coming soon.
Coming September 6th.
Now,
And that's a spiritual thriller.
Yeah.
And Tío Papi is a beautiful Latino film.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Yeah.
And of course, the company that I work for had to produce it on their own, because when you do something that's not in the norm, you kind of got to do it yourself.
Right. Absolutely. Which is what indie is.
Yes. But
Doing
you
it
have to check
yourself.
out these
Everything.
films.
And I mean everything.
They're amazing films, and not just because I'm part of them, but
Yeah.
I do have a good scene in 36 Days. So I feel this is my big break.
Awesome.
So definitely go check it out in September. And Mo has a screening of his film called Empanadas.
Empanadas is a short that I did. It's going to be finally getting screened at the Poets Den on May 31st.
Nice.
So that should be nice. And I've also picked up 2 shorts because of these cinema nights to join me in that. You know, it's not only about me. It's about teaming up with people that have that same vision. So I've also picked 2 other films to join me in that endeavor. I'm also doing my Final Shot production, which is my own production company. And we're also screening, or we're doing something very similar to Cinema Night in Queens at this place called Lear's Tavern, which was the set of Goodfellas and Tower Ice.
Nice.
And then a colleague of ours, Jonathan Elmore, is doing something very similar. I've teamed up with him, and we're doing this also in the Williamsburg area in a place called the Uva Lounge. So,
Okay. And your own?
Yeah. So the Dedicated Actors Group right now is shooting a web series, and it's going to teach people what community-driven production company really means, because the series is being built through community input. So that's something we're working on right now. In terms of my acting career, I'm always doing stuff. I've got a few auditions coming out.
Awesome.
Some History Channel stuff came up recently in the UK, blah, blah, blah.
So basically, you're just focused on ultimate.
Right now, it's all about many things, but the ultimate filmmaker.net is where you need to go to. The ultimatefilmmaker.com is where you need to go to right now. And the dedicatedactorsgroup.com is where you need to go to right now.
Awesome. I want to thank you guys so much once again.
Thank you. Thank you for having
on
us.
the show. We have more to come. Cinema Night isn't over.
And so I'm so happy to do this, and I just wanted to, I consider us the ultimate filmmakers just for thinking about this. And so you're wrong. This is not an Oscar.
Oh.
But,
So these trophies are beautiful.
Are not what we're giving out.
They're beautiful, and thank you. And you know what, guys? It's in all sincerity, this is all about us. It's all about community. This is the beginning of a wonderful project. It's an opportunity to grow careers. It's an opportunity to create films together. And it's an idea, and you guys can help all of us make it a reality. So please, get in there and let's get started on this. Thank you.
Yes, and so now we break it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, right.
All right, so we're out here enjoying cinema night. We're sitting outside enjoying the good weather, okay, because it is getting good. And it seems to be a little quiet out here. I've managed to find one of the viewers, the spectators for cinema night. Tell me your name. Crystal Williams. And is this your first time?
No, I've actually attended quite a few cinemas.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a regular here.
I love it.
You're a regular. Okay, so what did you think about tonight?
Well, I saw a lot of different films, music videos, trailers for upcoming projects.
Yeah.
It's just a great place for a lot of creative people to get together and share their work and network. It's just a great environment to get creative. For instance, Zada, she created this wonderful event, and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So now, are you an artist yourself?
I am. I'm an actress, a writer, and I actually just produced my first short film.
Really? Okay, so tell us about that.
Well, the film is titled Hopeless. It is about a young girl who is dealing with identity issues. She's biracial, she's black and white, and at the age of 6, she's called a monkey because of her curly hair. So she thinks there's something wrong with being biracial. So she grows up struggling. You see her transform into a little girl. When she gets older, you see her hair straight, so it's like she's made a choice. I do various things in the film, which I wanted to get them to show different issues.
Yeah, this is okay.
But it's great. She has a mother who is a one-and-only drug addict who's harboring deep secret. She has one sibling who's a little sister, and his little sister is also part of this deep secret. So, it's a story that will make you cry. It's something a lot of people can relate to, no matter what your ethnic background is. Definitely relate to ethnic differences, racial issues, identity issues.
Okay, so you're quite the artist yourself, doing a couple of different things. So you wear a few hats.
Yes.
Are you just producing this project?
Well, I'm producing it. I wrote it. And I'm also acting in a portion of it.
Okay.
Not too much of it, but definitely a portion. It's definitely a lot to write, act, and produce it. It's a lot. But it's something,
Which makes you indie.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's definitely something that's close to my heart. So, it's also based on, real life events that happen to me. So I couldn't see anybody playing this role, like the older girl, besides myself. It's just too close to home. But it's finished. I'm really, really looking forward to everyone seeing it.
So, is there a place that we can check this out? Or
Not yet. What we're doing now, we're
cinema
gonna
night?
maybe we're gonna have a private casting for screening first. Then I'm gonna submit it to the festivals, and then I'm gonna enter into Cinema Night for sure. But definitely, Cinema Night, you will be seeing it. Hopeless is the title.
Oh, okay. Hopeless is the title. Miss Crystal is doing her thing. One of the many artists here at Cinema Night. Awesome, awesome evening. I've met so many people. I've connected with so many people, and this really is a place to network, be a part of a community. So check us out. SOI. So now I'm here with two individuals who are actually a part of Cinema Night. They had a project that they used this evening. This is the filmmaker here. This is the actor. What's your name?
Antonio.
And
My name is Kenji.
and the name of the project?
It's called Spanish to Go. It's a short film. Yes.
Oh, that was awesome. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you had appear here?
Well, basically, as far as the film itself, well, the film was mostly a comedy, so it's kind of like 11 minutes. And as far as what happened, I think people reacted in a positive way. So to me, as a filmmaker, that's what you're hoping for. So to me, I mean, it happened, and it was great.
And is this a first project for you?
Oh, no. I've done like now 4 features. So this is kind of like a short. I was saying that this is kind of like a short that I did for testing a camera, but you know, it turned out more than that actually. So, so now we have a good short film. So we're planning hopefully on putting it out there and see what happens.
Wow. And so what was your role?
I was the guy who wanted to learn Spanish in one night, so that I could speak to this.
He plays the lead. He plays the lead.
Yeah. Which I thought was absolutely hilarious.
I was a sushi chef with a gun. Yeah, it's not a knife. Yeah.
And so are you primarily an actor?
Yes. I wish I could say I'm an actor, but you know, don't quite make a living.
He's a working actor. Yeah. He's working on the last Cigar film now.
Oh yeah. Well,
So you've done some other projects then?
I have.
Oh, okay. And is this your first time to cinema night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, no, this is my second time. I was here previously.
For me, yes.
Yeah. Wow. So what was it like for the two of you this evening? I know you said you really felt like you got some good energy, but for you being your first night.
Oh, that was pretty good. I got to see, you know, some other good films, and you know, the best part is like I got to see the movie and I got to hear people laughing. And, you know,
You're a filmmaker. You're an actress. Where can you guys be found?
Well, myself, I can be found on Facebook. So I have like a couple of films. Let's go. One is a feature called The Children of Hip Hop. So that's like the main feature I'm editing right now, and also I'm editing on a film called From the Block. The main film right now I'm editing is called The Children of Hip Hop. It's about the positive and negative aspects of hip hop. That's my film.
Awesome. And yourself?
I guess you can find me on Facebook as well, but I guess you can find me on IMDb.
Oh, okay.
Under Kenji, Kenji, like a Benjamin K.
Gotcha.
I'm the only Kenji though. So. Well, maybe you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Kenji
Yeah.
or either Kenji or Kenji One.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the Kenji.
The Kenji. Okay, so the Kenji. You can find these guys on Facebook. IMDb, and you can definitely find them on our website. So now we're here at the end of the night. Everything is done. People are networking, they're socializing, the community is pretty much relaxing, talking about how they felt about the films, right? Okay, so like, you're not going to be in the thing that we're going to do right now? Do you just let it settle?
I'm still working. I'm still helping people network. People just want to find out about how to submit films or who do they meet if they want to be in a film or acting. So I'm always still connecting people. And the event goes on for another hour or so. And it continues on through Facebook and through email, and it's just an ongoing process.
Yeah. So now, what you might not know is that there were 2 pieces that were actually shown this evening that this wonderful lady appeared in. You want to tell us a little bit about those?
I did a short film that I acted in called First Round, written by Rob Santana and Steven Del Castro, and then a music video where Steven's cousin was a salsa singer, Ray Vieta, and I shot that like about a year ago. So it was 2 great projects to work and I had a lot of fun.
Yes. So yeah, that's cinema night. You might want to show up next cinema night. She's awesome.
Thank you. She's awesome.
Awesome. See you next episode.